Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about talent acquisition and talent management, how they both can be aligned. I know you can't have one and not the other. For talent acquisition, this boils down to your employees or your prospective employees you're trying to hire, and that talent management or talent management team or your HR team, onboarding team, whoever may be the one in charge of that area is right there trying to figure out these new staff coming in, what their skills are, making sure that they're right fit for the organization. So, with that being said, while it's very important to make sure both are aligned, the talent acquisition of your staff and the talent management team, is because while you're hiring them for today's services and for today's need, we want to make sure that their talent is year round and it can be recycled. Meaning, while you're hiring them for that skill they have today, make sure that tomorrow that experience and that skills they do have and possess is useful to your organization tomorrow. I say that because it does have lots of benefits. One, while you're hiring two staff who is great at what they do and have all the skills and everything your organization needs, your business needs, even more, they're an asset to your organization. They're doing great today. In 5 years, they'll be doing even better because you are already familiar with what they're good at and what their skill is. They're good at management, leadership, etc., whatever they're good at, and it's going to save you money on the long run. So while you're doing these things, it's not just useful and beneficial to you on that particular instance. It's good for you today and the future. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but what I'm trying to say is you're hiring them for your business today. Give them all the training they need. Probably not as much, depending on the amount of skills and experience they already have. But then you're looking towards the future as well because you have a business plan, you have an organization, and you have an expectation for your organization. And you're hoping that come 5 years, maybe 10 years, maybe not that long, while you're trying to grow the business and grow the organization, and now you need management team and leadership team, it's easier, more convenient, and cheaper to hire within. So you are not putting out an ad to hire a new staff for this leadership position or for this managerial position. You can just hire from within because they already have those experience from day one. You could tell that they did have the experience, and retention is better. You're not having your staff come in and out. They are sticking around longer because there's room for growth, there's room for improvement, there's room for promotion. There are all these opportunities available for them based on this experience and skill they possess. So there is a higher chance of them sticking around, and your retention rate is better, it's higher. You're able to plan better. Workplace is better because I know management is familiar with my talent and my skills and why I'm using it at this level. I know there is room for me to apply for that leadership position. There's room for me to apply for, you know what I mean? So try to keep that in mind while you're hiring. Make sure that your talent, you're able to align both that talent acquisition and you can align that with management, your talent management. If you have a team for that, put that into consideration. It's tempting. It's tempting to just want to hire the first person that walks in the door because you're desperate. But do not do it. And that's the reason why a few organizations we have issues with staff going in and out the door. You've hired over a dozen staff in 1 week or in 2 weeks. That's because it's that eagerness to fill in the spot. Let's fill in the spot. We need 10 staff by the end of the month, and you just hire the 10 without proper evaluation and interview and process, making sure that their values and principles, everything does align with your business, with your organization, with the culture and structure of your business. You want to make sure that all of those align, because when they do, business goes smoothly, everything goes well, and it's not expensive. Training is not expensive when you're hiring within, compared to when you're bringing someone new into the team. When you're hiring within, in most cases there is a team already in place, so the younger team or the younger staff is shadowing the the employee or the staff that was there before them. So it's, you're not paying more to hire, to put in an ad to hire. You're not paying more for that entire onboarding process and paying them for the orientation, because for the orientation they may not be doing as much, but they have to be paid while you're having that 2 weeks orientation process, or 60 days, depending on how long your orientation process is and depending on the field. Sometimes it's just 2 weeks, sometimes it's a whole month, sometimes 3 months, like I said, depending on the organization. So try to keep that in mind while you're hiring, to align both, to try and align both. That way that staff is more than an asset to your organization for today and for tomorrow, because they possess all of the skills that you need for your organization. Alrighty, I thank you so much for watching today. Have a great day.